Social media, the platform in which you're likely watching this video right now, has changed so much about our world. It's changed the flow of information, and I would argue it's changed a lot for the good. Take the given events in Ukraine. We're able to get information and news quickly. Given natural disasters, you're able to see what's happening on the ground and respond to needs quickly. It's made information not just have to go from big corporate news bureaus, but anyone with a cell phone and a camera can show you what they're seeing so that you can get the information you need. Now that can be good and bad, but that's a conversation for another time. But what certainly social media hasn't helped in is gossip. Something happens in your town or something happens in your church or something happens in your family, and people jump on social media to talk about it. And then it just seems to keep going and going and going. What used to happen maybe at the salon, if for the ladies, or at the local coffee shop or whatever, would just happen in a conversation, now can last for days, weeks, or months because one person posts one thing and then people comment and share and like, and it just keeps going. That brings us to today's verse, and it comes from Proverbs 26, verse 20. It says there, "Without wood, a fire goes out. Without gossip, a quarrel dies down." Sometimes we just think of gossip as sharing that little piece of information, but oftentimes gossip creates an atmosphere that is indeed quarrelsome. Gossip creates an atmosphere where people are kind of running up against each other, and that next little piece of information just kind of keeps it going. The proverb tells us, without wood, the fire dies down. And without gossip, the quarrel dies down. Have you noticed quarreling in your life? Is it related to you just keep talking about an issue that you maybe need to let die? Have you noticed that as soon as you just kind of stop talking about it, things tend to die down? On social media, something that's so big one day, eventually people just stop commenting or stop sharing or stop liking or stop posting on it, and eventually it just dies down. The less gossip, the less quarrel, the less fighting. You and I need to be careful as Christians and watch our tongue to ensure that we're not adding firewood to the fire, to make sure we're not adding gossip to quarrels. So if you find quarrelsome situations in your life, check for gossip, because that's likely the fuel.